The contribution groups like the Tech 100 make to the economy, it's huge. The impact they've had on the recovery really can't be underestimated. What we're talking about here is an economy that grew at the rate of 8.7% last year. And from what we're seeing, the level of investment is only going to continue over the next number of years. And with each and every one of those projects, that means additional high-quality employment into Ireland and additional investment. It's a really exciting time for the economy.
Well, it's not that long ago, in fact probably 5 or 6 years ago, when you actually saw our unemployment rate hit in the region of 15%. The government at the time decided that they were going to put initiatives in place to reduce unemployment and get it down to sub 10% by the year 2015. Now, when we look today, I think the last time I looked it was something like 7.8%, so a lot of good work has been done. And the likes of the Tech 100 companies, they can bring that.
I think Forbes recognises us as a great place to do business. One of the reasons for that is the ability for us to maintain a strong, stable political and legal environment, so that's key. Also, what's really important is to hold firm on our very attractive and highly competitive corporation tax policy. In addition to that, we have a number of strong tax incentives, such as the Knowledge Development Box, which we developed this year, together with our R&D tax credits. So that's great for the strong national research ecosystem that we've developed here. What's also key is further development in science, technology, engineering and mathematics. About 28% of our third level university students attend science and engineering courses, so it would be important to have further investment there to ensure we maintain a strong talent pool in that area.
I think further or continued investment in an educated workforce here, third level institutes, further investment from the government there. I think the national broadband plan is important, that we have a connected society, that all our towns and cities are highly connected, speeds which are on a par with our European competitors. So I think, if we got those two right, we'd be happy.
Yeah, I believe so. If you look at the report AIB did last year, there's 27 incubators and accelerators taking place in Ireland right now, with over 200 startup technology companies taking part in them programs. And all you have to do is look at the multinational companies setting up their bases in the EU, in Dublin as well, for their headquarters. It just, the signs are pretty promising going forward.
Absolutely, the row is easy. Even if we already have a very positive reputation for foreign direct investment, something which at this point means that we're always on the shortlist for foreign companies when it comes to overseas expansion, there is always more a government can do to build on that success. On top of that, in more recent years, Ireland and Dublin are becoming much more attractive locations for young tech graduates across Europe, so it's not as hard as it used to be for the US technology companies to get employees to come to Dublin. But they're of course all the positives. To get back to your question around what can the government do to improve on this all the more, I think it could focus more on pro-enterprise policies and improving our own efficiencies in our systems to actually make life easier for the people who are making the decisions, who are coming to Ireland to set up these businesses. The people I'm talking about here are the actual senior executives. And to put it in context, for example, in my role as an employment lawyer, I see the issue of work permit applications coming up quite a lot. There's actually no fast-track system in place for senior executives to get their visas in any sort of prioritised manner. And I'm not just suggesting that in the interest of looking after them for the sake of it. It's much more practical than that. The more we can look after the people who are actually coming here to set up the operations, and the more we can impress them, the sooner they will be here, opening their doors, hiring Irish people and hiring more people into the businesses in Ireland. Likewise, the SARP relief, when that was introduced in Ireland first, it obviously was a positive, but it's not as competitive as its UK equivalent. So I do think the government could be looking at the actual differences, the small differences sometimes like that, that will make one competing location more attractive than another for the people who actually make the decisions about whether to hire or continue to hire and expand in Ireland.
Our role within the Business Tourism Unit in Failte, Ireland is to grow the number of international delegates, international conferences and events into Ireland. So getting involved with the Tech 100 to us is a fantastic opportunity to get in front of the top Tech 100 companies in Ireland. We're really using this opportunity to showcase all the supports that we have available and to try and really motivate people within the tech industry to bring new conferences, new events in the tech industry into Ireland. And we have a fantastic range of supports, both practical and financial, so really getting involved with the Tech 100 event is a fantastic opportunity for us.
Well, I think tonight is all about celebrating success, so it's great to come together with an industry which is a global hub in Ireland. So lots of great companies. HSBC is a world bank in 71 countries, particularly in the US. A lot of those companies are in Ireland, so it's great to celebrate that international talent. I suppose secondly, HSBC recently announced that we're going to be setting up a global technology hub in Ireland regarding our financial crime compliance risk. So we're tapping into that great talent pool of people we have here in Ireland.